fast, crossing county lines just to make my name in the city. Took everything, put it on the line, cause I never back down. One shot is do or die, and the odds ain't looking too pretty. But I got the feeling it's my time. I know.
12 enter, 8 leave. It's the NASMAR Community Cup Series round of 12 cutoff from the Charlotte Roval. 39 drivers ready to take on this high banked road course. Let's send it down to the pits for some pre-race interviews.
Thanks. I'm here with Denny Hamlin. Denny, you won the pole this weekend. What do you expect out of your car today?
Yeah, our Acumatica Toyota has been fast all weekend. The team has brought a great car, and I'm happy to have it up front.
You heard it from Denny Hamlin, who's only 1 point above the cut line coming in today. Here are the playoff stands. Ryan Blaney is in on his win at Texas earlier in the round of 8. Tyler Reddick is pretty well in, as well as Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch. Kevin Harvick down. It's fair game. You could go from 5th to 12th if it comes down to a crash or if the others get more stage points than you. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these guys race, what their strategies are on if they'll go for stage points or if they'll go for the win. Let's send it back down to Bricky Snyder, who's with Kevin Harvick.
Here with Kevin Harvick in his final race at Charlotte. How are you feeling today? You're looking pretty good for a round of 8 berth.
Yeah, we have a top 10 car this weekend. The Mobil 1 Ford is running great. I think it will be about getting stage points and avoiding the chaos that comes if you fall too far back to make sure we advance to the next round. So track position will definitely be important today.
You heard it from Kevin Harvick, and like they said, his final start at the Charlotte Roval. Here's your starting lineup. Denny Hamlin wins the pole. Another pole for him. He's been really good at that. With William Byron, then Truex, Bell, Harvick, McDowell, Gibbs, and Kyle Larson make up the first 4 rows. Behind them, AJ Allmendinger gets a good start for that 16 collie car with Tyler Reddick alongside. Then Kyle Busch and Joey Logano. Chase Elliott and F1 champion Kimi Räikkönen make up row 7. Then Bubba Wallace and Chris Buescher. Good qualifying spot for Bubba, who needs it. Alex Bowman and Ryan Blaney in row 9. Then Ross Chastain and Daniel Suarez, the Trackhouse teammates. Justin Haley and Travis Pastrana in the 67 car. Jimmy Johnson comes back, as well as Eric Jones. That makes up row 12. Moving on to row 13, Austin Dillon and Harrison Burton. Then Brad Keselowski and Carson Hocevar in the 42. Chase Briscoe and Ryan Preece in row 15. They show that together as Stewart-Haas teammates. Then Eric Almirola and Todd Gilliland in the 38, who gets a pretty high start for that 38 team. Good for him, as they're going to need it. Row 17, Ricky Stenhouse with a rough qualifying effort alongside Corey LaJoie, who falls under that same category. Road courser Andy Lally starts alongside Ty Dillon, BJ McLeod and Zane Smith, and then the 50 of Connor Daly. Let's end down for the pre-race ceremonies.
Please rise as you are able for the national anthem sung by singer sensation Sarah Rodriguez.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. O'er the land
Here to give the command is legendary actor Matthew McConaughey.
All right, all right, all right. Gentlemen, start your engine!
You heard it, firing up this crowd. The field is ready to go. We'll be back for some racing from the Roval. Here are your race facts. 12 laps, 3, 4, 5, 39 cars, track position is key, and 4 drivers will be eliminated. Denny Hamlin leads us to the line, and we're racing from the Roval. Into the front stretch of Kane, Denny Hamlin takes lap 1 over Martin Truex Jr. So you see the playoff marker, that's going to be key to watch as this day goes on. So you see a nice flyby of the field as here they come. Oh, Truex gets spun out. William Byron got into him. Truex will get it back turned around while Denny Hamlin now just stretches out his lead over now William Byron, Christopher Bell, McDowell, and Kevin Harvick. As you see Truex, he's fallen back to outside the top 15 as we are on the last lap of stage 1. Denny Hamlin leads. On board with him here through the infield portion of the track and back out onto the big portion. It's Hamlin over Byron and then Bell and McDowell. As you see, McDowell has closed up that gap. It's now 8 points. And Denny Hamlin comes to the final corners and Denny Hamlin takes stage 1. Oh, Kevin Harvick spun out as well. Now he's going to lose a couple spots. We'll have to see if his car is okay. But Denny Hamlin dominates and takes stage 1 from the Roval. We'll be right back.
There might be a problem for the 4 team, and Kevin Harvick, the spin on the final lap did major damage to the rear diffuser. Luckily for them, this track is a long way around, so Harvick's crew has time to work on it, but they also have to contend with the damaged vehicle policy. So big issues that will put this team behind the 8 ball, but they do have a few points from stage 1 that will aid their recovery efforts. Brick Kuhn, what do you have on the 19?
Thanks, Bricky. Martin Truex's crew did not find anything wrong with the toe link or diffuser, but all the tires were all but flat. So the team has come in to put 4 tires on and get Truex back out on the racetrack. We'll be right back for the choose cone as well as the start of stage 2.
As the field chooses where they want to be. Let's take a look at your playoff stand-ins as we get ready for the restart with the chicane, because I filmed the first part before they announced that they had to use the chicane. So here we go. We're going to restart for stage number 2. Green flag. Oh, they're wrecking. Big crash on the restart. Many playoff drivers involved. I see at least 4 of them. I believe that was Bell, William Byron, McDowell, and Kyle Busch. And the caution is out. Looks like Byron and Allmendinger got into each other on the restart. That caused mayhem. As you see, McDowell tried to get it going, but it looks like the engine gave up on him. That's going to end his day as well as his playoff hopes, as AJ Allmendinger will get towed away. That was a tough run for him. McDowell is going to be out, and then Kyle Busch as well. Let's set it down to the pits.
William Byron and his team are working on the car. Byron reported no major damage, and luckily for them, the tow link was not broken. So Byron should be fine, and will just need to work his way from the back. Now, looking at the 20 team, they also got lucky that the tow link did not break, and they have a similar situation to the 24 team, Bricky.
Kyle Larson was devastated on the radio as this crash drops them below the cut line, but Cliff Daniels calming his driver on the radio as they repair the car. Not too much damage for them, as well as the 22 of Joey Logano. His car should be fine with 4 tires and some small changes, so huge playoff implications. We'll be right back for the restart.
The city's lawsuit does seem to be having a positive effect.
Nowadays, rappers put my head up on a guillotine and man.
Let's take another stab at it. Time to restart for stage 2 with 1 lap left. As you see, a lot of the guys who were in that crash near the back along with Truex. As we are underway with 1 lap to go in the stage, side by side, as it's 3 Toyotas in the top 3. Oh, Harrison Burton's around, into the wall. He'll get back going as Denny Hamlin leads him back out into the big portion. Kimi Räikkönen inside, Chase Elliott. Oh, Ty Gibbs spins. He gets it corrected and back onto the front stretch. Denny Hamlin will take stage 2. Total domination from the 11 team. Denny Hamlin wins the stage. We'll be right back for stage number 3. This is what the playoffs look like. 5 points separate Brad Keselowski from Kyle Larson as we are ready to go back racing single file now to keep from all the crashes. Stage 3 is underway, and who but Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott should be the front 2. As here they go, Kimi Räikkönen can't get by Bubba Wallace as Hamlin and Elliott get onto the back straightaway. You know these two have had issues with each other all year. Elliott to the inside on Hamlin. He'll take the lead from Denny Hamlin. As let's take a second to look at what's going on between the two of them. Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin, an unprecedented rivalry in NASMAR. You see, this is where it all started at Pocono with Denny Hamlin getting wrecked, and then Denny Hamlin repaid the favor at Richmond. And then these two wrecked while racing for the win at Michigan, and they took both of themselves out. And then you saw they even fought each other with Chase Elliott just absolutely beating the crap out of him. And then, most recently at Watkins Glen, Chase Elliott wrecked Denny on the front straightaway. As we go back to the on-track action, something's going to have to give. Hamlin and Elliott side by side Elliott right behind Hamlin. He's going to have a big run down to one, and he gets into him, and they both crash. It finally happened. Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin wrecked again. Elliott's done. Hamlin was able to limp it away. As you saw, Chase Elliott tried to go in too deep and put them both in the wall. Hamlin able to get it back going. As Chase Elliott gets put on the hook after that one. Denny Hamlin able to limp it back to pit road. We'll have to see if they're able to repair that, as he's now 7 points below the cut line. We'll be back for overtime as Bubba Wallace is your new leader. Overtime in the final race of the round of 12. Who gets in and who misses it? Bubba Wallace leads us. Ricky Stenhouse, no, that's Chris Buescher in the 17 around. Bubba Wallace and Kimi Räikkönen get through. Can Räikkönen do anything to catch that 23 car back out onto the big portion of the track? Down the back and into the backstretch chicane, coming to get the white flag. Wallace and Räikkönen. It's going to be a duel to the finish. They're wrecking in the back. The caution comes out. Bubba Wallace was out front. I believe that was Corey LaJoy, BJ McLeod, and others. I even saw Denny Hamlin get through there, and he might just have gotten in on that move. Bubba Wallace, he was crossed the line, so he does get the win. Let's see what caused it. BJ McLeod took out 3 cars right in front of Denny Hamlin, and Bubba Wallace will get the win. And I believe that was enough, as here is your playoff field. I believe that was enough for Denny Hamlin to sneak by Brad Keselowski, who had lost a spot on track. Hamlin made up 7 spots, plus the one Keselowski lost, gets him in to the next round of the playoffs. So here's going to be your 8. A great race from the Roval. Bubba Wallace picks up, I believe, his 2nd career NASMAR Community Cup Series. Actually, I think he has one this year. That'll make it 3 with Daytona last year. He won again when it was clutch. Why make it in on points? Just win your way in. As this is going to be the end of it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had a ton of fun filming this. I always love these NASMAR projects, and I always put the most amount of time into them. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. This is Rocker Racing, signing off.